Volkswagen scooter concept 1986. The mid-80s are deservedly considered the golden era of the automotive industry. Racing Group B, Group C and, of course, turbocharged Formula One promised a cheerful future for everyone who loves the smell of gasoline. However, leading car companies were already aware that the celebration would not last forever, and therefore more and more attention was paid to experimental cars with minimal energy consumption, just in case. Volkswagen was one such company. More precisely, a small group of engineers thought about a possible problem of the future. Their idea was to create a car with minimal aerodynamic drag, modest curb weight, high maneuverability and decent dynamics. Oh yes, the terms of reference also stipulated that the car should be equipped with a maximum 4-cylinder engine with a displacement of up to 1.4 liters, and also be stylish enough to become interesting for a young audience. The project was created in secret from senior management, which was not very typical for a German company. Nevertheless, in 1986 the car was ready, and, to be honest, it turned out to be too daring for Volkswagen. 3 wheels, a streamlined front end, doors in the style of a gull wing, against the background of the then Golfs and Passats scooter looked like a spaceship. The car got its name in honor of a scooter. There is no intrigue here. But few expected that the cabin would be able to accommodate 2 adult riders. Plus, you could put a small suitcase behind the seats, you don't need more for the city. At the front, as planned, was a 4-cylinder engine, which drives the front wheels through a 4-speed manual transmission. The front suspension architecture is borrowed from the then Polo. The press release indicated that 2 engines are provided for the car, the most economical of which had a working volume of 1 liter and a power of 41 horsepower. The more powerful 1.4 developed 90 horses. With this engine, scooter accelerated to 100 km/h in 8.5 seconds and drove 220 km per hour. In theory, I was driving. Running trials of the scooter revealed only that the car really turned out to be very economical. With a 90 horsepower engine, the 635 kilogram scooter consumed only 4.7 liters of gasoline per 100 kilometers in the combined cycle, but it was never accelerated to maximum speed. The drag coefficient of the body tapering towards the stern was 0.25, the same as in the Audi A2. And although the public showed interest in the car, Volkswagen was afraid to release such a radical car, not a format. But he took the idea of a compact super economical car into service in the future. However, it was decided to neglect the sport factor from the very beginning, and not try to keep up with 2 birds with 1 stone. The first heir-to-scooter by Ferdinand Piëch appeared in 2002 to 1-liter car with a tiny diesel 300cc motor. In 2006, the Volkswagen GX3 concept debuted, pure sport on 3 wheels, which, to some extent, could also be considered a relative of scooter. 3 years later, the L1 concept, similar to the 1-liter car, was born. Finally, in 2011, the concept XL1 appeared, which had taken serial form by 2013. The continuity between scooter and XL1 is visible to the naked eye: unusual doors, 2 seats, a body truncated to the stern. Even the design of the front end, despite the 27 years difference, is similar. But XL1 is a slightly different story. Unlike the XL1, the scooter was not destined to go serial. Never. However, this does not mean that the car was forgotten. Now it is kept in the company's museum in Wolfsburg. By the way, a few years ago the concept was tested by HP Baxter himself, the frontman of the German band Scooter. He generally liked the car, but Hans complained about the lack of climate control, as well as the inoperative reverse gear.